WGAL News 8 Today starts now.
Well, good morning. It's 4:30. Today is Monday, November 17th. I'm Matt Barcaro, and look who's back.
Yay! I'm so happy to be back. I didn't think you were going to introduce me, so I was going to be like, I'm here. But yay, I'm Regina An, and missed you guys so much.
We missed you too.
Congratulations on your wedding.
Thank you so much. And it's weird still calling him my husband still. You know, I'm getting used to it, so I have to practice it. So husband. All right.
You're so cute.
Yeah.
You're so glowing. We're so happy to have you back, though.
Yes.
We have some nice weather today. It's not going to be as windy as yesterday. It's still going to be blustery, though. Let me show you our Storm Team Live Radar Network, because we've been tracking some showers this morning of the rain and snow variety. So you might see a flurry or a couple of sprinkles, but nothing that would slow you down on your morning commute. All of this coming in with these brisk northwesterly winds. Look at the temperatures. We have temperatures well above freezing in the upper 30s, low 40s, but that wind, it sure does put a chill in the air, so it feels colder than the temperature reads. Right now, if you take a look at our wind chill temperatures, they are in the lower 30s. Here's the 12-hour forecast today. Sprinkle flurry passing through this morning, and then we see partly to mostly cloudy skies at times throughout the day. As we head toward evening, the sky will clear out and the wind will finally diminish. The rest of the week looks fairly quiet. We'll take a look at that forecast coming up.
Okay, thanks, Christine. Breaking overnight, HACS faculty union and the school have reached a tentative deal. The union now calling off a strike that was planned to start today.
And the union says the two sides spent 20 hours negotiating last week to get to this deal. The educators have been pushing for a raise in their teaching contracts and had already been on strike once.
This is the first deal that faculty have negotiated since forming a union more than 3 years ago. The union's chief negotiator called the agreement fair and respectful to the faculty while also meeting the needs of the students.
We're also hearing from the college. It says it's grateful to have reached an agreement and what it calls fair and fiscally responsible.
So now the union still has to present that agreement to its members for a final vote.
And it says meetings are scheduled for today for union members to learn about the deal. And ahead in our next half-hour, News 8's Gabrielle Thomas will join us live with more about the process to getting this deal over the line, as well as the history of the negotiations between the two sides.
In Dauphin County, Lower Swadera Township police are warning people about what they say is a dangerous TikTok challenge. Officers say multiple people reported cases of children trying to kick in doors. That's one of the videos there. Police say this happened between 2 and 3 yesterday morning, and that it appears to be related to that TikTok trend where people attempt to kick in doors, record themselves doing it, then run away. If you recognize who that person might be, Lower Swadera Township Police asking you to tell them. Officers say if this happens to you, to call 911.
In Cumberland County, 3 miners were hurt in a crash yesterday morning. That crash happened around 6 on East Lisburn Road in Upper Allen Township. Police say the driver fell asleep while driving and crashed into a utility pole. The driver and both passengers are all minors, were taken to the hospital. Their current conditions are unknown.
I-83 is back open in Dauphin County this morning after crews demolished the 19th Street Bridge over the weekend. This is a current look at the 19th Street overpass there, but take a look at what happened over the weekend. Just like that, the crews brought down the bridge early Sunday morning, then worked for hours to clean up all that debris. Taking down this bridge is part of a larger project to expand the 83 Capital Project.
The bridge is about 192 feet long and 75 feet wide. It's going to be longer to accommodate the widening of I-83, and it's going to have 8-foot 8-inch sidewalks and a 6-foot bike lane on either side. So the pedestrian accommodations will be better than the current structure.
So maybe your morning commute will look a little different going through that part of 83. The new bridge is expected to be completed in November or December of next year, with the ramps for the interchange set to be completed in 2027.
PennDOT says concrete patching set to start today on Interstate 81 in Dauphin County, and that work is set for overnight from 7 tonight until 6 in the morning, and then again tomorrow night into Wednesday. That work is in the southbound lanes just north of exit 72 for Paxtonia and Linglestown in Lower Paxton Township. PennDOT says there will be alternating left and right lane closures.
And in Lebanon County, PennDOT crews are going to be inspecting a bridge along 81 over Swadera Creek. This is 81 northbound, just past the exit for Route 72 and Lebanon. It says the right lane will be closed during the inspection today and tomorrow from 9 to 3.
The 193rd Special Operations Wing of Pennsylvania's National Air Guard went into lockdown Saturday morning. The wing says shots were heard near a parking lot near the aircraft flight line in Middletown, Dauphin County, and they say the shots sent the base into active shooter response measures. Security forces secured the base and gave the all clear, and Harrisburg International Airport officials suspect the shots may have come from goose hunters.
Today, the Camp Hill State Prison is holding a training drill, practicing for an emergency at the prison. That means if you live in the area or near it, you might notice some more law enforcement and first responders there. But again, it is just a drill. It's set to start at 9 o'clock this morning. A public hearing is happening today in Harrisburg for a proposed bill that would require schools to consider having silent panic alarm buttons in classrooms. Those buttons would signal an emergency in the school like an active shooter incident, and would then be linked directly to first responders. The PA House Communications and Technology Committee is holding a hearing on this at 9:30 this morning at the State Capitol Complex. If the bill ends up being passed, Pennsylvania would join states like Florida, New Jersey, New York, and Texas, which have passed similar bills.
It's 4:36 and tonight on News 8 at 6. We're riding along with a farmer, but it's where his land is located that sets his job apart.
Pretty nerve-wracking, but yeah, just kind of used to it now. So,
News 8's Caitlin Smith shows us what it takes to harvest his corn in the Susquehanna Valley and why the farmer says the lengths he has to go to are still worth it.
Well, you may have gone to bed before the end of the game last night, but we'll show you what happened as the Eagles took down the Detroit Lions on Sunday Night Football. Another defensive battle for the Eagles. Jalen Hurts scored the team's only touchdown of the night with this tush-push in the second quarter. Kicker Jake Elliott hit 3 field goals despite it being a quite windy night in Philly. The Eagles now tied with the LA Rams for the best record in the NFC.
And ahead this morning on the Today Show, George Solis joins the Detroit Lions radio network's statistician Mike Broda. George sat down with Mike during last night's Lions-Eagles game to learn about his job and how he got the nickname Sticky Note Guy. And you can watch the Today Show right here on WGAL at 7 o'clock after News 8.